The third perspective. The third perspective.
My boy and show you how. Yo, Trey. What up? Drop English right about now. Getting back to the PG. That's program.
What it do? What it do?
Trey is back. New tracks are made hollow. Expressing the subject because they like to follow the word. Style, the trend. The records are spin again and again and again. Yo, you're on the other end. Watch your brother blend. Throw bronze with no help. There's no blessing against them while I'm expressing myself. It's crazy to see people be what society wants them to be, but not me. It's the way to go, they know. Others ain't rhymes, but fail to be original. Or they kill where they hip.
What it do? What it do?
Forget about the ghetto, the rap for
It's T3P podcast.
musicians, cause at home, this get to use profanity when up on the microphone. more reality.
How about that?
But you hear none. They rather exaggerate a little fiction. Some say no to drugs.
Appreciate you tuning in. Facebook, YouTube, podcast, on all podcast platforms. Check us out. T3P Podcast. You know, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. Catch your boys there. You know what I'm saying?
All
You
day
know?
in the paint. You know?
Appreciate everybody be tuning in. This is the Third Perspective Podcast. I am the late night supervisor, dope dealer extraordinaire, Rab B.I.D. Jones. That's rapping for your internet foods. To the left of me, usual suspect, Radical Real, a co-host. You know,
All
Third
day.
Perspective Podcast, dog. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like I said before, I appreciate everybody that be checking us out on the downloads. You know, I appreciate that a whole lot. We on all platforms, YouTube, Spotify, wherever you want to check us out at, check us out. You know what I'm saying? We there. As far as YouTube, we new to YouTube. We're not really YouTubers, you know what I'm saying? But we on
Yeah.
YouTube now, so it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? So if you're watching us on YouTube, subscribe. We got a one chip challenge once we get to 100 subscribers. One chip challenge be Radical Real, beating this hot chip, you know? This hottest chip in the world.
You know, practicing for it now.
My man's starting to practice now.
I gotta practice a little bit, man. You know, trying to get a little strength up. You know.
Hey, I done brought some hot sauce. I did all types of shit, dog. I ain't about to eat that chip off the motherfucking blindfold. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Fucking taste buds gotta get ready for that shit. For sure.
Yeah.
Shouts out to all the demonstrators and protesters. We appreciate that a whole lot from Third Perspective Podcast, you know. Keep that up.
Express yourself.
You know? Because right now we're in a economic crisis, a pandemic crisis, and social justice crisis. So
Yeah.
all that's going on right now as we speak. You know? But hey, it is what it is. You know?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to deal with it. Today we got a lot to get into, you know what I'm saying? We got something we want to touch up on that we talked about the other day was Jada Pinkett, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jada Pinkett, and we got someone want to talk about Maya. She played for the WNBA.
Yeah, Maya Moore.
Yeah, and she stepped away to help a black man get out of jail that was wrongly convicted.
20 years, dog. 20 freaking years, dog.
Shouts
You're
out
like,
to her. I want to elaborate on that, but we're gonna get to that in a minute. You know
okay,
what I'm saying?
okay.
But I like that, you know.
Yeah.
But I do want to start with Jada because she just came out on the red table. You know, I don't know if you heard that joint yet.
Yeah, I listened to it. I was listening to it. She backtracked. I mean, why lie? But she amended some stuff too.
Oh yeah,
Can't-
she was being vague with that shit.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, man. I mean, it ain't our business, but y'all making it our business, then don't hide it. You know,
I'm saying,
y'all,
I think it's once you're a star, all that shit is everybody's business. You know what I'm saying? It's like
nah, you can
Like,
be a star. Oh,
you
go
can't
ahead.
be private and be a star. You see what I'm saying? Like people gotta know something about you. You know what I'm saying? Because people paying for all your material and shit, they gotta know you. They want to know you too. That's what I'm thinking. Because yeah, you got all around. Everybody got. You know what I'm saying? But Jada Pinkett, I'm thinking. Like first of all, I think, like I said before, she never really liked Will. You know what I'm saying? I don't. She like one of them girls that they lost the dude that they really wanted. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But he was a fucking hard head. He get locked up or whatever the fuck, or he always beat her or some shit.
Yeah.
But she still love him more. But she had to get rid of him. That type shit. And she with somebody now that he cool peoples and shit. You know what I'm saying? But they don't give her that umph. You know what I'm saying? Like the other motherfucker do. So I think that's part of the problem. She lived that whole first time. I mean, that time they got married and shit. Like married to somebody she really wasn't into like that. You know what I'm saying? I think their love grew over time. She just, you know what I'm saying, gave that all. I think once people get older, they settle down. They fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what you think about. First, they deny the open marriage shit, so that's hard for me to understand what they doing here. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
denying that. So she was cheating then. Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you doing then?
Cheating. She said it. She said her and Will were going through something, and technically they separated, and that's when her relationship with August happened.
Exactly.
Your man Will was over there like he about to bust out in tears. I'm like,
Man,
dude,
I don't know. To
you,
me, the whole thing looks staged. And it was like
yeah,
they've been rehearsing that shit all week. You gotta remember them two actors, yeah.
I know.
So yeah, some of that shit was like y'all played this shit real good. Y'all been acting this shit out for the last week, going back and
But
forth with our roles and shit.
but hold up, didn't they have rumors about her and the Spanish guy a while back, and then all three of them showed up at a basketball game or something?
Spanish guy?
Yeah, she did one of them famous though. The dude who did J Lo.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I forgot his name. I don't remember, but I know that was like a big thing, and then they was boning each other. Then Will found out, and Will was just cool with it. I thought everybody knew after that.
And that's the thing too. Um, Will saying he didn't okay nothing, right? But Main Man clearly said
Yeah, I'm about to say it don't make sense.
it wasn't like he was stuttering or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Main
and
Man
why?
was clear.
And why would he? You know what I'm saying, if I'm banging another dude, why would I bring up the her husband okayed it unless he okayed it?
Yeah, what are you gonna bring that up for? That's dumb shit. But when we listen to him talking, a matter of fact, that's one thing I want to do. I want to play him again for the people that's watching now. So before we play the red table joint, so you could get a context of what we're talking about here. He had an interview with my girl from the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, Angela Yee.
Yeah, and he went in, he let it all out and shit. You know, to me, when I first seen it, I believed everything he was saying. It
Yeah.
just seemed like this nigga was in so much love, yo.
that,
You know.
oh, Jada drowned him in it, man. She drowned him. You ain't know what he was doing.
So that's what I want to do first. I want to play him in that interview first, so everybody get the context of what's happening.
And I remember you put out this song Nunya, and a lot of people were saying, okay, August is dating Jada Pinkett Smith, and that was something that was circulating as a rumor, and that kind of solidified it to people. So,
Right.
what was the real situation with Jada Pinkett Smith? Because I don't know if you were pursuing her or you guys had just a close family type of relationship, and I would love for you to be able to shed that.
Here's what I'll say. People can have whatever ideas that they like, but what I'm not okay with is my character, being in question. When certain things are questionable that I know is not me, or that I know that I haven't done, contrary to what some people may believe, I'm not a troublemaker. I don't like drama. Drama actually makes me nauseous. You know what I'm saying? And I also don't think that it's ever important for people to know what I do, who I sleep with, who I date, right? But in this instance, it's very different because, as I said, there's so many people that are side-eyeing me, looking at me questionable about it. I mean, I've lost money, friendships, relationships behind it. And I think it's because people don't necessarily know the truth, but I've never done anything wrong. I love those people, literally, like my family. I don't have a bad thing to say about them. They are beautiful people. When something starts affecting my life, and not only affecting my life, but affecting my wellness, my well-being, and also starts to block my heart. My heart space is blocked. I don't really have a choice but to express my truth. I actually sat down with Will and had a conversation due to the transformation from their marriage to life partnership that they've spoken on several times, and it, not involving romanticism.
Mhm.
He gave me his blessing, and I totally gave myself to that relationship for you.
Now, there's no way that he said that and made that up, though.
I know.
There's no way. There's no way, huh? He went explicitly into saying, I spoke to him about this shit. You know what I'm saying? That means you gotta make up a whole conversation and shit. You making that whole thing up? Like, nah, no. You know what I'm saying? The man said he went to him and asked him. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, what? I don't know about that one, dog.
Yeah, ain't no way around that.
At all.
And Will and Jada just instead of just wrapping it up and just being truthful, because they didn't open this box up with their whole relationship.
Exactly.
They putting that show on the red table. He over there look like he about to bust into tears. She trying to adequately explain that look, ain't no one man holding her down. She gonna taste all the rainbow. And Will too. I mean, Will do his thing. I don't know. I hear a lot of same sex rumors about him, but what do you believe out here?
I'll be hearing that too. But
Yeah,
yeah, that ain't good. But
I'm
when
about to
every
say.
time somebody asks them about open marriage, they say they not.
Then they define it another way. To us, it's open. To them, it's do what you like as long as you can look yourself in the mirror after you do it.
Like, what does that mean? Like, I can go in there and have a threesome with 4 girls.
Yep.
I could damn sure look in the mirror after that and be happy. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Okay.
So
I
I don't understand what she mean by looking in the mirror, Slim. You know what I'm saying? In fact, I probably won't be able to stop smiling in the mirror. Fuck you talking about? Like, what just happened here? Yeah, what are you talking about? I don't understand that. As long as you look yourself in the mirror, what is that? You know what I'm saying? What
yeah,
can you do to make him don't want to look yourself in the mirror? Like he getting a sexual somebody, he having sex with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Some people don't take it that way. Some people fall in love and boo up and all that. That's what she mean. If it's just primal, you got a need. That's a bad joint. You want to smash, then go ahead and smash. As long as you can look yourself in the mirror. But you falling in love like my man August did, and thinking it's moon stars and quasars, and I'm like,
he was really tripping, Slim.
yeah, he on that Elway Justin shit, dog.
Now I know he kind of young, but he in his 20s. He can't be that
Yeah.
fucking done.
Jada put it on him, dog. Female peak ain't till they hit their 40s.
And you could tell he's so young and talking about dying and shit. Like when I die, I feel like, what are you talking about? What? Nobody in their 20s talking about. Okay, when I die, I'm good now. Like, what do you mean, dog? That's how you know that shit fucked his head up, Slim. Like, I don't know. Anybody fuck with Jada Pinkett might fuck you up, though. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I
saying?
know.
There ain't nothing that's gonna be sneezed at. You know what I'm saying?
At
Like,
all.
that is Jada Pinkett, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She's proficient at her skills.
I don't know. You believe that he asked Will?
Nah, I think they were willing. Jada was going through something, and he came up to Will and was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go at this." And Will gave his blessing. He was like, "I don't care." The whole time, Will knew he wasn't gonna leave her, but he liked to test the waters.
You know what? I think it went down like this, right? I think she was about to fuck this dude by them being around each other all the time and shit. So she told him, I think you should go ahead and just bring it up to Will. You know what I'm saying? Ask him or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So I'm thinking he went in there and was like, all right, Will, I'm getting feelings for Jada. You know, would it be all right if I pursue this? I don't know. I'm thinking that'd be a crazy ass conversation. Like, I don't know. If somebody come to you and be like, dog, I'm fat feelings with you about your wife. Dog, like, can I pursue it? Like, what?
Hey, on Fresh Prince when Uncle Phil throw Jazz out, that's what happened to him right after that.
Dog, like, can you imagine that?
Yeah, I threw that nigga straight out in the street.
That
That would
right there
hurt.
would be a crazy ass. Just the fact that you came to me with that shit would be crazy. Like, nah, dog. Come on, man.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. And then the fact that he would do that, that meant he knew their relationship open.
That's my point. I'm thinking by him being around them, right?
He knew.
What will make him do that? Something had to make him do that. Like most niggas, if the bro want to fuck, you know what I'm saying? That's on you, you murder. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody thinking, let me go talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Who do that? That's your thing. That's your thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's confusing to me, yeah. But I think for a fact, he got way too far, too deep in this joint.
Yeah, he
You know
did.
what I'm
He thought he had her. He wrapped her up. He about to be Jada on the dancer, something like that. No, I don't work like that.
saying? At all, you know. So that's what happened to him. He got fucked up, in love. My thing is, this thing is so fishy, dog. If all right, they saying they're not in an open relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Main man saying he asked Will, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it just sounds crazy. Like, what are y'all doing? It's like he's around them for a lot. You know what I'm saying? Him, his mother, her mother, and all types of shit. He's around them a lot.
Mm.
Remember they had a little table talk where he told her his feelings or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Moms was on that same show. You know what I'm saying? So moms know a lot of this shit too. She the one that need to be interviewed for real.
I know.
And then you will get the facts. Because Jada and this motherfucker, this table talk shit was some bullshit, man. She was bullshit a whole lot. Like, what was the word she kept using? What the fuck was that? She kept saying it, entanglement or some shit. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, yeah?
She said she got entangled with him, man.
I've been saying, hey, we had a friendly relationship, and then I got entangled with him. Like,
Yeah.
what that mean?
You know what that means.
Like, can you tell us what the hell you did, man? What the fuck are you beating around the bush for? Entanglement.
Yeah.
So I want to play one time when she denied the open merge. She said they don't do open merge.
I love him.
The most persistent ones, y'all have an open relationship.
Yes. That's the most persistent one.
And that's the one that many of us appeal to when we try to get our own situations. Right? Like, look, you want Will and Jada? Well, yeah. Is it true? First of all.
No, I think that people get that idea because Will and I are very relaxed with one another.
Mhm.
You know,
This is
and I
7 years
think
ago.
because, you know, from how I've answered questions of, girl, you know, what would you do if he came home and this and that, or, you know, being married to a big superstar like Will, how do you deal with other women? And my answer is always, I've always told Will, you can do whatever you want as long as you can look at yourself in the mirror and be okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay? Because at the end of the day, Will is his own man. I'm here as his partner, but he is his own man. He has to decide who he wants to be. And that's not for me to do for him, or vice versa.
I was going to say, does that go to...
Absolutely.
Is there any more Jadas out there? Hey, if you a Jada, please stand up.
Stop, yeah.
That younger say, do whatever the fuck you want, my nigga.
Lord, you can look yourself in the face, man.
Hey, because that means whatever then. I can look myself in the face, no problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? I would love to hear those words. Them words like music. You know what I'm saying, dog? Like, that's like the symphony. You like, your girl come to you and be like, hey, you can do what the hell you want. Just look yourself in the mirror. Okay, cool. No problem. You know what I'm saying, dog? Look yourself in the mirror. What you think about look yourself in the mirror thing she talking about?
If it's so foul that you can't look yourself in the mirror that you did it, then you need not to be doing it.
That's crazy. Exactly. That's why I say that don't make any sense, huh? Him just having sex with somebody, he can look himself in the face. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just dumb. And she was real serious about that. That was 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Now, she's saying 4 years ago was when her and main man were friends.
Entanglement.
But then she started talking about we started entanglement. Like, bitch, what the fuck? We understand you a motherfucking actress and everything, but just tell us straight. What the fuck are you talking about? Entanglement. Stop. What's wrong with you, dog? I fuck
Mm-mm.
with Jada though, you know what I'm saying? But come on, now, don't do us like that, dog. You know what I'm saying? Entanglement.
Yeah,
So Jada,
entanglement.
motherfucker, Will was looking at her like entanglement. You know what I'm saying? Like she said
Mm-hmm.
it like 3 times, like entanglement. What the fuck? It got into an entanglement. Okay, what is that? Bitch, dead serious too.
Mm-hmm.
Now, from the beginning when she played in what was that, Different World?
Yeah, she was on Fresh Prince too.
She was on Fresh Prince?
Yeah, then after that, that's when she got the Different World.
Wait. She was on Fresh Prince?
Yeah, she got that role first, then she got on Different World. After that,
Remember that?
yeah, I think it was a half of a show. She's one of them bougie girls Will dated.
You know she was in Minister Society.
Yeah,
Medical Necessity.
Inkwell.
Yeah. And
She
you
did a
know
lot of shit.
the main joint was Set It Off.
Yeah,
That was the joint right there. She was the shit. Hey, you remember the joint when Main Man was fucking her?
yeah,
And she was just laying there like, hey, we got a glimpse of how she is. Main Man was hitting that joint like,
old head wanted that.
what's this nigga area the fuck up? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That nigga like, he was breathing hard as a motherfucker, yo. That shit was funny as shit. That
yeah.
was my shit, yo. Cause she when that joint asked for money and shit, they like, you know what you gotta do then.
Basically, hey, that's rule number one, dog. If
You know?
they open their mouth to want money.
Yeah, that y'all can say I need help with my brother in school or some shit. My man say, okay,
I got you.
you know what you gotta do then. You know what's on the list then, you know what I'm saying? You do that, then we good to go. You got that. You know what I'm saying?
Overman paid. He would pay what 3,000?
Didn't
For $40.
three G's to beat that joint, Slim.
No, that's too much.
And he beat that joint. She just laid there like a corpse and shit.
Yeah, all that Bill Cosby shit.
Just yeah.
That's how Bill like his chick.
No way I'm gonna have sex with you. You just laying there like that. Though.
Yeah, I know.
Like this, you all right? Like what's wrong? You know what I'm saying? Explain to me what your issue is right now.
You know,
Fuck that.
I just paid 3 G's for this, dog. Nah, you ain't getting off that easy.
At least give me a look back or something, man, when I'm hitting you. What could be like that? You know what I'm saying, dog? If anybody watched Men's Society, that bitch was tripping on that joint. She was not into that at all, Slim.
Yeah.
And my man was she was just laying there. Hurry the fuck up, man. You know?
Uh-huh.
That was a glimpse of her right there. I think she was a motherfucking sex addict, for real.
Yeah.
Her and motherfucking Will be sneaking motherfucking joints from Backpage in that motherfucker.
That too.
She was in Magic Mike. I ain't know she was in Magic Mike. Scream too.
Yeah, she died in the beginning of Scream too. First scene.
One of those joints, huh?
Yeah, she was done in the beginning.
Now I'm not gonna take nothing from her. She can act though.
Yeah.
It just I haven't seen her in nothing serious yet though. You seen her in something serious?
Mm-mm. It's all love comedies or hood shit.
Now I give her credit that Men's Society, that role she played in there, she kind of played that kind of serious.
Yeah.
I give her that.
Yeah. Then she did Jason's Lyric, and that was a love story. Yeah. After that, she did Set It Off. After that,
And
she
she wrote some children books too.
damn.
And you know, Will own a production company, so he be producing those joints.
That's what's up. That's good too. And she
Well,
beat with it.
one time they was having an interview on the red table joint, and somebody was asking about the open merge and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And, Jay was like, "It's cheaper to keep me, right?"
Mm-hmm.
But at the table was her mother and her daughter while they was discussing this shit, the
Yeah.
open merge and all that shit.
Yeah, she don't never have nothing from her daughter. Her daughter be there for all inappropriate conversations.
Everything inappropriate. Come on in here. You missed this one.
Yeah.
You know?
They tell her everything. She in front of her for all of it. Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. I was like, some things you don't put on a child just discovers it, and then you explain it after that.
Yeah.
They don't work like that. They up front with it.
Yeah, they do. That's why them young is so wide open.
Yeah, I'm about to say they don't know what they want to be. One want to be a girl, one want to be a boy. They want
Dysfunctional to me. The whole thing.
yes. They try not to structure them, but kids need structure. Can't grow up without structure. Just
It's
don't
like
work
that's
like
a family that's fractured and broken and not really together. It's just pieces and shit. Like them two not together. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, when I watched that table talk joint, their body language was crazy, man. First of all, they so far apart.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You recognize that shit?
Yeah.
And it's just the way their body language was like, it seems like they don't even talk to each other much or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just threw me off. I don't know what that was. It was like they was talking to each other like friends or something. Like, you ain't noticed that shit?
Yeah. That's how they see each other, but they blur the lines. Husband and wife gotta be husband and wife. Daughter gotta be a daughter. They don't do that. It's like it's free for all.
Yeah. It's
So
hard for me to understand what she doing, yeah.
but that's their life. But when she opened it up to everybody, that's why they getting all this criticism. Y'all adults, nobody cares. We kind of knew, you know.
Exactly.
You a sex cougar, and you out here getting it. And Will probably slowed down. I think Will slowed down with it. Probably
Yeah,
when he was younger, he was doing a lot of shit. But I don't think he
I'm gonna
do it
say
now.
about men. I think once they reach a certain age, they just stop. They not into trying to get pussy like that. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
straight. If it is a straight direct pay and get pussy, then they can do it. You know what I'm saying? But if
yeah.
it's a motherfucker where you gotta cater a bitch and work on that shit and like that, niggas get too old for that shit. They ain't got time for that.
You know what
You
I'm
know?
about to say? Will look like him. He fuck high end bitches. He don't do hood junk. Well, he did Jada, but they
Yeah.
planned that out. I don't think that was just random. They knew they could fit each other. They offset each other. But I don't see Will fucking with no shit to me you would fuck with.
I don't know, man. Will just seemed too funny for me. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
I just
I
can't
think
imagine
that's it.
with no bad joints. You know what I'm saying? Just he
Now
seems.
he'll get him. I don't think he want him.
That's what I'm saying. He just seems too odd for me. Like he might like dudes, man. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Hey, I don't question that. But it look like he do though. I think he buy. I think
Yeah.
that's where his son get it from too.
And then him saying, okay, he agreeing to take breaks. Any dude that agree to take a break, young, is on something different. All right.
Yeah.
Agree to say, okay, let's take a break. Knowing your girl about to get yams all in her anus. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna come back to you sloppy. Come
Yeah,
on.
I know.
That's why
Yeah.
that's my number one rule. When we break up, that's fucking it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Basically.
There's none of that. There's no us meeting up to try to work on. Nah, this shit is over. You know what I'm saying? Because that in between time when we broke up, I don't know what the fuck you done did now. You know what I'm saying?
As
So
you would
that's
say, she got dug in.
you know what I'm saying? Especially Jada. I know she probably had calling back pages and had niggas run all up in her ass. You know?
Yeah. She like
But I
she
know
gonna
Will ain't doing it for her. You know what I'm saying? She probably need more girls. She needs sexual activity. You know what I'm saying? She need a lot of shit going on. Strippers in. That nigga Will ain't down for all that shit, you know?
yeah.
Man,
Dang.
I'm gonna play this red table talk joint. Now, like I said, her body language threw me off, though. You know what I'm saying? It just seemed like she was on something different. And him too. It was like he know the answers, right?
Yeah, you rehearsed it.
Yeah. It's
Now
like
he just
he was doing too much, yeah. He kept on saying, okay, Jada, what you do? Nigga, you know what she did. What the fuck is going on here? So I'm gonna play this joint. It's Red Table Talk. I think it's on her channel or something on her Facebook joint.
mm-hmm.
Red Table for me, just all the stuff that's going on in the press.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like it was important to come to the table to really clear the air. Somebody made a statement for me that wasn't a statement I made, that went cray-cray.
And one of the reasons why I wanted to come to the table is the media, the headlines. We specifically never said anything.
Yeah.
We were purposely not saying anything. Any headline that says Jada said or Will said or the Smith said is not true. We specifically never said anything.
Right.
So coming to the table was like, we just felt like it got to the point where you got to say something.
Yeah, and to stop that cycle.
Yeah.
You know, there's people's feelings involved.
Right. Right.
You know, and at the end of the day, I don't like how all of this came to be. That doesn't matter. It's all love. Honestly. And I would usually not, you know, that would be something I wouldn't comment on at all.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like it's a situation that I consider private.
You just feel like it ain't really nobody's business. Yeah. But now Black Twitter has claimed it as their business.
But, you know, I feel like it's healing that needs to happen. And I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
Even though this is minuscule, I do feel like it's these kinds of things that create the world that we're in. And the idea of not communicating, not talking about it, not clearing the air, and just being as transparent. Just being transparent.
And I'm here with you.
Yeah, I thank you for that, because you've been on a hell of a journey with me. So that's what we're going to start with. This is a very personal journey.
Yeah.
That became very public.
Yes, absolutely.
For whatever reason.
So what happened, Jada?
Okay, so let's start with, I guess about 4.5 years ago.
Yeah.
I think it was about 4 years ago. Started a friendship with August. And we actually became really, really good friends. And it all started with him just needing some help. You know, me wanting to help his health, his mental state.
Because for me, that was the thing when Aug first came around, he was really sick.
He was really sick. Yeah.
And the outpouring for him from our family was initially about his health.
Yeah. And I mean, we found all those different resources, you know, to help pull him through. And from there, you know, you and I were going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
And we decided.
I was done with your ass.
Yeah, you kicked me to the curb.
I was done with you.
Yeah.
Marriages have that, though. Marriages have that.
Yeah, we basically, we broke up.
We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time, and you go figure out how to make yourself happy, and I'll figure out how to make myself happy.
Well, at that particular point in time, it was indefinite.
Yeah, I really felt like we could be over.
We were over.
And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, you know, I think from there, you know, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement with August. One thing I want to get clear about and clean up, one of the things that was kind of swirling in the press about you giving permission, which is, you know, the only person that can give permission in that particular circumstance is myself.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. But what August was probably trying to communicate, because I could actually see how he would perceive it as permission, because we were separated amicably. And I think he also wanted to make it clear that he's not a homewrecker, which he's not.
I think so. I mean, because this is your red table and you like brought yourself to the red table. I think you need to say clearly what happened.
As far as what?
You and I decided we were going to take our space, and what happened?
Yeah. And then I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yeah.
Wow. Even Will had to laugh at that dumb shit.
It was a relationship. Absolutely. I was in a lot of pain. And I was very broken. Now, in the process of that relationship, I definitely realized that you can't find happiness outside of yourself. And luckily enough, you and I were also going through a process of healing in a much different manner. I would definitely say we did everything that we could to get away from each other, only to realize that that wasn't possible.
So we come to the red table. So I'm in the Jada position right now. So, you know, you during that time launched into an interaction with August. What do you feel like you were looking for?
I just wanted to feel good. It had been so long since I felt good.
Ouch.
And it was really a joy to just help heal somebody.
Yeah.
I think that has a lot to do with my codependency, which is another thing that I had to learn to break in this cycle. Just that idea of needing to fix and being drawn to people that need help, whether it's your health or whether it's your addictions. There's something about that childhood trauma that feels as though it can be fixed through fixing people versus fixing me.
Yeah.
Let me stop for a minute. It was a lot in that right there, Snap.
Yeah, the whole thing. Even Will was correcting it. I was like, just say it.
Yeah.
Smashed. Oh, what the fuck? He's saying just say
it. Entanglement. And she used some other shit too. Like, come on, man.
So 4 years ago, they were having that much trouble.
And I don't remember that.
I don't either. But I do. I keep saying I keep remembering that Spanish dude. I don't know what the fuck his name is. But him and her were together too. And that wasn't too long ago. That was like 3 years ago. About 4.
Yeah, she said like 4 years ago that they
They
split
said
up.
they done. Yeah, they just done.
To me, I think they lying, dog. I think they trying.
I know. Justified.
Yeah, I think this bitch was just cheap.
There you go.
And they got together so she could look good and Man can look good. They could just say they broke up. And that was happening while they broke up and shit. Like, you never told nobody y'all was broke up. When the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? So now y'all was broke up 4 years ago? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all wasn't together 4 years ago now? Like, what
he said, I couldn't stand you. I want you to go find what makes you happy. I was like, what? Where did that even come from?
And then when you say, I'm gonna go find what make me happy, you go find, what the fuck did that mean, yeah?
I don't know.
What?
Yeah, that confused me.
So I don't know. To me, it just sounds like there's a lot of bullshit here. Her ass snuck off with Man and did her thing. Period.
Got that man nose open, healed him, got him on his feet.
And then Will probably wanted to leave her because of that. That's probably what the breakup for. Because she was fucking dude. That's what that shit about. So what they trying to do is clean it up so everybody look good. Okay, we wasn't together at that time. So he won't look bad. She won't look bad. You know what I'm saying? But it's already too late. That nigga spilled the beans. You know what I'm saying? And plus his feelings is over the top, though.
I'm about to say.
Over the top.
And he got new music coming out. So all this publicity is, in the words of Eazy-E, all publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
So he knew what he was doing. That's why all of a sudden he went on Angela Yee and all that.
Exactly.
So he can get his spotlight on his record and his being healthy and he coming back out. I think all of it they was all group effort with it. Because Will don't look like that. He ain't stupid. And she ain't either, so.
And you gotta remember when he first started running around saying he was fucking he fucked her before, the son and her and the door, everybody was saying he tripping on their tweets and shit. Like, don't believe nothing y'all hear and all this shit. Now they get on the table and say, yeah, it happened. Really? That's what's up.
I know. But that's just wild. I heard it, but you really listen to it, you like, why are people and he telling her to define what the fuck entanglement means.
Yeah, he is blowing him too.
He's like, I'm you now. I'm like, say it. He better than me because I looked at her like, stop say this, man.
Yeah, she was holding that shit back too much.
Say, y'all smashed. We wasn't together. That's y'all lie. Y'all sticking to it.
Exactly.
I think Will was just going through his last little remnants of him just fucking everything out here.
He probably was doing his thing, yeah.
Yeah, and the fact that she said she ain't felt good no longer, that making me think
that ain't good.
That means she had to have a
that shit.
So
That nigga say, "What you looking for?" I'm trying to feel good.
That ain't good. That's
You
not
ain't doing
good.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that means she had a little drought.
Really showed me that and taught me that. And I'm really grateful for that lesson.
I feel like that husband, like I'm with you at the press conference. And that husband, now I got to be with you at the press conference while you like tell the world
You cheated.
About your transgressions.
Well,
Like I love my baby. I'm gonna stand by my baby no matter what.
well, you know, I definitely understand why it would look that way or feel that way, but I actually don't look at it as a transgression at all. Through that particular journey, I learned so much about myself and was able to really confront a lot of emotional immaturity, emotional insecurity, and I was really able to do some really deep healing.
You bust a nut.
As I came through and started to realize certain things about you and I, he decided to break all communication with me, which was totally understandable.
Now, wait. See,
he dumped you.
Exactly.
That don't sound like a nigga who dumped somebody. When he talk on Angela, he sound like she dumped him.
Exactly. Like that didn't make sense what you just said.
They don't.
I don't get her, yeah.
I can't believe that.
Nah.
I call shenanigans. Cause he don't sound like he dumped her. It wouldn't be no regret in his voice. He wouldn't care. He'd be like, "Yeah, I just smashed that, moved on." He sound like, yeah, she broke it off and then cut ties with him because he was taking it too serious.
Exactly. I'm thinking right about that time she started trying to get closer with Will too, and man started looking at that shit like, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't sitting around while you get back with Will. I thought we was together. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's where his problem come in right there. She gave it up right there. It's like she said, "Oh, when I stopped trying to figure things out with Will, he broke it off." Of course, I'm gonna break it off. Like, what you want? You want something different then? You know what I'm saying? Will ain't supposed to be in this. Get back in his bed. What's wrong with you?
You know
what
round 3 up.
You know, just air that joint out until you come to your senses. You know, that's what I do. Fuck all that fall in love. I'm just banging that joint all around in the ceiling and all types of shit until you just kind of getting beat up. Fuck. Then I'm be like, okay, cool. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I just beat Jada ass up for a month. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can leave. That nigga right there like, hell no, I love everybody. I love all of y'all. I love the whole family. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? Hey, I appreciate everybody tuned in. This is T3P Podcast, you know. You can catch us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, wherever you get your podcast at. We there. You know what I'm saying? We on YouTube now. 100 subscribers, you check us out. 100 subscribers, we get we're gonna do a one chip challenge, the hottest chip in the world. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do that. Me and Ryan Correll live.
You know, we rocky out here. We training
live.
You know, getting my ready for it.
You better do that because you be bent over like a motherfucker. like big homie D said, we can fuck around and take the next day off. Fuck with that.
My girl.
Now, I want to switch gears a little bit. Like, now, I see a lot of people that think like they doing stuff, you know what I'm saying? But when you make a sacrifice like Miss Moore did, right? Like, first of all, she wasn't just like a normal, like a regular player, you know what I'm saying? She was MVP of the finals. She was MVP of the league. You know what I'm saying? She got like four titles. You know what I'm saying? Rookie of the year, #1 pick. Her future was set as a WNBA star. You feel me? She pulled a plug on that to make sure somebody that was wrongfully accused to try to get them out of jail. So she gave up her whole career. Now think about everything I just named that she accomplished.
So that tells you where she was at in this league. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's equivalent to Charles Barkley just all of a sudden saying, "All right, I'm about to quit and go try to get my man out of jail, just out of in the middle of his career." You know what I'm saying? This is equivalent to that. It's like she just stopped and said, I can't take that." You know what I'm saying? I can't take that line down. This WNBA shit gonna have to come later. Main man locked up for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to get him out of there. So that shit right there that's some serious shit, man. What you think about that?
Yeah, she was very courageous with that, and I wonder what drew her to the case. The Out of all the people, that person right there, something had to tickle her fancy or make her want to go after this person to help him get out of jail.
Because some lawyers won't take the cases.
Yeah,
Like when they look on the surface like that nigga guilty, and some of them just don't do it. Like it takes somebody to sit there and really look at this shit and be like, nah, something fishy about this. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Then just jump out there and try to get it fixed.
I know. But she did her thing. Took her a while, but yeah, she got it done. I mean, much props to her.
Hell yeah.
Did she got a law degree?
Yeah. She a lawyer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But you never seen an NBA player stop and say, okay, I gotta go stop this here. You know what I'm saying? Or an NFL player either.
Yeah.
I know it's plenty of lawyers, young. They all went to college, so it's plenty of lawyers in NBA and NFL, yeah. I know it's either. And none of them stopped and said, okay, this social justice thing is way more important. Or keeping people out of jail that is wrongfully accused is way more important than shooting this basketball. You'll never see that.
Yeah.
So I give her credit. I mean, I know that WNBA really don't make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
They make more than she'll make as a lawyer, though.
Yeah.
But that was a huge sacrifice, dog.
Also, might be a good segue into her after NBA career when she just practiced law.
She opened up a firm now, and this shit is over.
Oh yeah. She number one. You looking for her? Hey, you man got that man on for all them years. Yeah. I want you.
The new Johnny Cochran out this motherfucker.
Yeah, that's smart, but I don't think that was her intention. I think her intention was just she saw wrong and she couldn't live with it. You know what I'm saying? And she went to work on it, showing her skills.
Exactly. I mean, she did go to be a lawyer. I mean, eventually she was going to use it after her career.
Yeah.
But hey, to stop in the middle, she can still come back now. I don't know. I'm not sure how old she is. But she can come back now. I don't think she's been in good shape right now. She probably come back next year.
Yeah.
But she was on Good Morning America. I'm gonna play when she was on there with my man.
Two NCAA titles that she won not far from here at UConn. At the height of her career, Maya Moore stunned the sports world, stepping away from basketball to fight for justice and the release of one man, Jonathan Irons, who spent more than 2 decades behind bars. He was just released late yesterday. We're going to talk to them both live in just a moment, but first we want you to take a look at their story.
Maya Moore finds some space.
A decade-long friendship between WNBA superstar Maya Moore and formerly incarcerated Jonathan Irons was based on family, faith, and the pursuit of justice.
I was visiting my extended family in Missouri, and they had gotten connected with Jonathan through a prison ministry opportunity. And so I got to know him through that relationship and started to learn about his case.
When Jonathan was 16 years old, he was tried as an adult and convicted by an all-white jury to 50 years for assault and burglary. But Maya, working in tandem with his team of lawyers, saw holes in the prosecution.
Jonathan's case is special in that, there was so many different problems in his case. There was no other forensic evidence that linked Jonathan to the crime. It just didn't add up that Jonathan could have done it.
People don't want to watch a fixed game. They want to watch a fair game. And so that's all we're asking for is, in our justice system, let's be fair. Let's make it equal for every person to have the truth be shown and treat it with respect and dignity.
With a champion's edge, Maya helped win Jonathan's freedom. His conviction was overturned this past March, paving the way for his eventual release after more than 2 decades.
That his convictions be vacated and the petitioner be discharged from custody.
23 years of lies.
I'm free. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. I'm free. Hallelujah.
No, it don't rock like that.
My man said hallelujah. Yeah. Big
Nah,
problem.
man, fuck that. That was still 2 decades I can't get back.
Damn.
I mean, she freed me for the next 2 or 3 but
He almost served his time for real. 20
that's
years.
what I'm about to say. Yeah, of course they're gonna return it. You did 23 years.
Exactly. Yeah.
Unless he had life, man. I doubt that.
23 is a huge chunk.
That's a long motherfucking time, dog.
Damn.
Yeah, you just thinking about that, huh? 23.
Especially for something you just didn't do.
That's a long time.
It's like, fuck. And then, once you're in jail, you can't say you ain't do it because nobody paying attention to that. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody that comes in say they ain't do it. You know what I'm saying? So you saying you do it, just like nobody even hearing you. You know what I'm saying? Even the little lawyer they sending there is like, that nigga's paying no attention to you, dog. You know what I'm saying? At all. I used to hate those court-appointed lawyers and shit.
Yeah.
I just hate when I see that nigga come around the corner. I'm sitting there like, fuck. Old white dude, look like he been a lawyer for 40 years and shit, and still a fucking what's the name? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not gonna be pretty for me, dog. You gotta pay for lawyers, dog. You cannot. Them niggas do not care, man, for real. Your ass will be in that joint locked up. That's part of the whole system that you will be locked up from the court-appointed lawyers, the judge, everybody in that joint, is like in cahoots, dog. You just gotta pay attention to everything that's happening. You can't have no court-appointed lawyers if you about to look at huge time, dog.
Yeah, this is waste of time.
You can't do it. You going to jail, fuck with him.
Yeah, you gonna do 15, 20.
Fuck yeah.
25.
Court-appointed lawyers are the worst. The worst. You might find one here and there that really want to be good at what they doing and shit. But most of them have basically been there so long, they already everybody recognize they ain't shit. That's why they court-appointed lawyers.
But yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, but she a big time. She a big time lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Off the break, so she can go ahead and push the WNBA aside for real and say, open up a firm and be one of the biggest firms in the country. That's what I think she should do. But she was number one pick overall. She was MVP when she left. I mean, hey, you might want to go back and do that too, though. You know what I'm saying?
You know?
Fuck what you heard.
I would. Fuck. I mean,
Jordan.
Yeah.
Like that. Well, he wanted to do shit over for himself. You know what I'm saying? That's about the only person I can think of that left in the peak of, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? She did in the peak. So Jordan ain't leave for no social justice issues.
Nah.
He in the worst time ever. He was in the 90s. He ain't stopped for no social justice issues at all. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't care. He was
like,
about,
damn.
Your man say it.
He was literally getting his championships in the 90s with niggas tops were coming off in the 90s. He shot like a motherfucker. He was in the 90s, though. He wasn't stopping for that. So that's why I get her, man. I don't know. It's hard for me to explain how much credit I get her. You got the T3P podcast, big ups for stopping your career and helping somebody get the fuck out of jail, man. It's just hard for me to explain that right there. It's just hard for me to even put that in words. Yeah? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Big ups to that right there. I can't. Damn. That right there is tough, Flair.
So, question: if you got wrongly convicted, would you go after the judge that wrongly convict you?
It's a lot you should be doing after that, though. Like
I'm just saying, just in general. I mean, 23 years, and let's say you went in at 20, you 43. But if you went in like late 20s or something, I mean, you're in your early 50s.
But I think they do give you something for when you've been locked up for no reason. They let you out and shit. I think the government gives some type of payment.
But that's like what, $1 million max for 23 years, dog. That ain't equal enough, man. I don't know. I don't know. Depending on how I feel.
Right now, man, because he ain't in jail no more. So after a while, he'll think about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, fuck that. You took 23 years. I didn't do it. I mean, that was some hard time too. Wasn't no easy shit.
At all.
I had to dodge being gang raped and all. Nah, man. Nah, fuck all that.
Yeah, you're not even the same person no more.
Yeah, man. Nah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I appreciate everything she did, but I don't know. I might. Sometimes you know how you say you institutionalized after a certain power, you institutionalized.
Yeah, 20 years, yeah. You might feel more comfortable in jail.
Yeah.
By that time.
I was like, I'm gonna have to give
Like
y'all
when you
something
come out
to
here, most people that been in jail for a long time, they come out here and be like, they feel the anxiety or something. It's like too much happening for them. It's like I'd rather go back in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where I'm more comfortable. I got control of shit.
I don't know, that's just me. I don't know. That fucked me up though. I didn't know he did 23. I thought she caught it a little bit earlier than that, like maybe 9, 10. Even that's too long.
Hell yeah.
It's the flaw with the system.
Damn, 20. Shit. And then if she didn't wasn't fighting, he'd just be in there now.
Yeah, I'm about to say he still be in there.
Yeah.
But like you said, I commend her. Good job, sister. Good job. I can get into some shit. I'm gonna look you up. Like, yo, what's up?
Now it say right here on people that's wrongly convicted. Some states opt to compensate the wrongfully convicted only via private compensation bills, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's some states who do that shit, and then the compensation is based on the individuals and the policymakers involved, which I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't get that either. I'm like, so what you trying to say? The person who made that law?
They ain't gonna give you that much money though.
I'm about to say they ain't gonna give you shit. And even still, you add up for how many years he was in there and divide that shit, it ain't worth it.
I'm thinking like a year you should get like I'd say each year you should get like 20 G's. Easy. Like if you was on the street, you would have made $20,000 easy.
Yeah.
So I think off the break you should give somebody something. Like, god damn, 23 years?
23 years.
Fuck. And you know, a lot of people have been through this before, especially before DNA came out.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people getting locked up for shit.
Oh yeah, because all they had to do is say, "Oh yeah, I saw you." They ain't nowhere near to see you, but if they got the eyewitness, there you go.
Now in Louisiana, they pay out $250,000 for anybody that's wrongfully convicted.
That's not enough, dog.
And they pay it out over 10 years. Gee. Mama don't even give me that shit.
You know? What's that, what? 15 a year? 20 a year? That's there your 20 a year right there.
Yeah, I think you should get somebody at least 20 because anybody gonna make 20,000 a year just
by working at McDonald's.
Yeah, anything, yeah. So I think that should be the base. You should give them that off the break. And they've been there 20 years. Shit, he should be a fucking millionaire now. Easy. Should hand him a $2 million check. Like if I'm his lawyer, dog, man, we ain't gonna stop this. We gonna get some bread.
Yeah, we gotta get some bread, dog. Yeah, I don't know. The people who sent me there, I want them to do some time in jail, dog. Y'all wrongfully accused me, man, and sent me to jail 23 years. I don't know, man. Y'all gotta do at least 6 months, a month or something.
That is a lot, dog. I mean, to take 23 years out of your life, dog, something you ain't even do.
Y'all didn't believe me.
But you gotta realize he had to live a life in jail. That life in jail is not sweet shit. You see what I'm saying? So he might even be the same person no more. He might be a whole different person. Literally. We don't know what happened in that joint over 23 years span, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like the first month he was there, he could have been in all types of shit. Niggas could have been fucking him up all left and right.
You know, beating his ass. And they didn't say what he was charged with. If it was anything sexual, you already know motherfuckers go after you when you did some sex crime shit. Or alleged, because he ain't do it. So
I think anything with kids gets you fucked up in there.
Yeah.
anything with kids. You kidnapping them and shit or raping them and shit, your ass good locked up. You in trouble, man.
You know, between the guards and the prisoners,
Yeah.
you done, dog.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
But yeah, but shouts out to her. I appreciate her a whole lot from the
Mhm.
T3P podcast. We appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Keep that up.
Yeah.
And that's a role model. Anybody want to do things, man? That right there, pay attention to that. That's the shit right there. That's accomplishing things, dog. I like that. You know. But yeah, if you tune in right now, man, please subscribe so we can do this one chip challenge. You know what I'm saying, Doc? 100 subscribers. We just started on YouTube a month and a half ago, so we try and get 100 chips. I mean, 100 subscribers. Definitely ain't even
What I
100.
say about it? We ain't doing no 100 chips, man.
Well, no. Yeah, but yeah, get that 100 subscriber for us, man, so we can do the hot chip challenge. You know, we got 2,300 downloads on our podcast. We're trying to keep that going. I appreciate that a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that going. I appreciate that. We're trying to reach 3 G's on that. You know what I'm saying? So that I like. So every Tuesday you can catch a new podcast on that on your Spotify or your Google Podcast or your Apple Podcast, wherever you get your podcast at. You know. And Radical Rail be gaming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, check me out, Rail Media on YouTube. I'm posting stuff today. Should be coming out. And check me out at Rail Gaming 82 on TwitchTV.com. Also, shout out to Holland Crafts. They made my shirt. My man. Yeah, they make shirts and stuff. You can check them out on Facebook.com and YouTube. Holland Crafts. Yeah.
What's the name of?
Holland Crafts. I ain't come up with the name, dog.
You gotta say it so everybody know what you're talking about. They go looking for that.
Yeah. But it's good little company right there. They make everything, shirts. They do waist beads, necks. They do a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, you gotta check it out. It's good though. But they made me this shirt.
What it do, Jay?
What's up?
Shit, I'm about to get him out of here.
Hey,
no? What you think about Jada?
You said what happened?
What you think about Jada? No. First of all, I want you to know. I want you tell me what you think about my what's the name? WNBA.
Maya Moore.
Oh yeah, she doing good. She sacrificed. Well, what she did was took a part of the season to concentrate on using her platform into concentrating on jail reform, jail reform, prison reforms.
Exactly.
Get people out of prison.
Locked up for I don't know how long he's locked up. 23 years and shit. She got him out.
Yeah, or some bullshit charge.
Exactly.
But like I keep seeing the demographics. It said 1 out of 10 white person will go to jail. 6 out of 10 will go to jail out of blacks. So we easier go to jail than white counterparts or anybody else that matter.
Hey, we was talking about Jada on this joint today. You know, she came on the red. What the fuck is that? Red Table.
Yeah, her show.
Yeah.
What you think about that?
He slammed some of that the New York State strip in her.
Hey, she trying to say her and Will was broke up 4 years ago. They ain't tell nobody about that one.
Well, the type of relationship they have, they kind of like, they kind of behind the scenes with this shit versus other people like Cardi B and what's his name, Offset, or Jay-Z, Beyonce. Everybody know about that. Everybody know about Jada Will, but you don't know what they doing behind closed doors unless you do like what August did. What you should never do is kiss and tell.
Hey, The next nigga they bring in that joint will be signing papers like a motherfucker.
The confidentiality agreement.
That's
Thanks to Dave Chappelle.
That's what they wish they did. They would wish they had him sign some shit.
Like on Chappelle's show, remember the episode? They had the love contract and the confidentiality agreement.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. What you think about him saying? All right, first we'll say we broke up and I told her to find whatever to make her happy. Right? So how you feel about breaking up and then people doing what they want to do, they get back together? How you feel about that?
My biggest thing about the whole thing is like you separated, but see, truth be behold, you still fucking married. You still married, but y'all separated. Y'all not even broken up. Y'all divorced. Y'all separated. Y'all still married. So you fucking somebody else outside of the marriage ain't,
exactly
ain't exactly holy matrimony. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of things go wrong. That's why I think they making this lie up that they broke up. I think that's a bunch of bullshit, man. It's too much complications behind her just cheating. You know what I'm saying?
Unless she let him slang it, and he just sat there and watched and whacked off.
Hey, dog, I can see Will doing that dumb shit too, sir. But main man
taking notes.
Augustine, whatever his name, he would have said that shit by now, though. If he was in there, main man would have brought that up. Like, oh, Will. Not only did I ask him, he sat there with us. Like, fuck.
Yeah, not only he gave us his blessing, he sat there and took notes.
Oh,
hey, where? That was the problem right there. What you say? She was looking for love or some shit. Some shit. Yeah. She was trying to feel good.
Yeah, he made her feel good, all right.
Exactly. Hey, she told Will that shit, though. Will was like, what you was looking for? That bitch, I'm trying to feel good. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? You wasn't doing Nathan. What's wrong with you?
So she went to go look for Dr. Feelgood.
You know? She looked for somebody to go up and hit her. Go up and hit her deep, nigga. Not no Fresh Prince style, deep. Tupac style.
Tupac style.
I think Tupac went in there too.
That's the problem right there. Will ain't got no Tupac shit going up in her. She's like, fuck, I found another Tupac. Hey, shouts out to everybody tuning in right now. On August the 12th, we're going to be on the subway. Me, Radical Rail. I don't know if Jay going to be in this yet. He hasn't made his mind up yet. Live podcast on the subway. Check us out, Green Line. Me, Radical Rail. Anything you want to talk about, we're going to be talking about the hottest topics of the day. If you want to join in, that's what's up. You want to give a shout out to your folks, your Instagram, whatever you want to do. We did. You can holler at us. You know what I'm saying? As long as you don't get stupid and raunchy. Then we good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Jay?
Right.
Pull the mic and pull the plug from you. You know what I'm saying? That
get on the train and start being stupid and shit.
Long as y'all cool, you gonna get on the mic on the video. You gonna be on our podcast. Period. You know what I'm saying? You will be just like a co-host. If you want to be on that podcast that day, August the 12th, Green Line, you can catch us live. You know what I'm saying? Live on the Green Line podcast. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
Mm-hmm.
Jay. So I appreciate everybody tuning in tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all a whole lot. Catch us Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You know what I'm saying? Wednesdays are a natural podcast night. Mondays we do sports. Fridays is a mixture of a little bit of everything. Beauty, music, you know what I'm saying? So catch us out on social issues too. We're gonna join on Fridays too. So there'll be a lot of things going on Fridays. So it's a mixture of things on Fridays. But Wednesdays is a podcast with trending topics. You catch us there. You know what I'm saying? That podcast will be on Spotify. Every Wednesday podcast on YouTube will be on Spotify. So wherever you get your podcast at, you check us out Wednesdays on YouTube. Then you can go on Spotify and listen to it on your way to work. You know what I'm saying, Doc? Shouts out. Anything you want to say, Jay, before we get out of here? Yeah?
Nah, I came in this motherfucker late. My bad.
Oh shit!
But If you in the area and you down St. Barnabas Road, check my man out right there.
You know?
You're fresh as the test.
You know? 3613 St. Barnes Road, Fresh House Grooming Studios, you know? That's where you catch your boy at, you know what I'm saying? Then you can call me Surgeon Jones. You know what I'm saying now?
Surgeon Jones.
Yeah, that's the other alter ego.
You know? I appreciate everybody though, man. We appreciate it a whole lot, man. You catch us Monday though. You know what I'm saying? When we talking about, you know what we talking about then. You know what I'm saying, dog? You gonna be coming in the joint Monday? You coming in the joint, Jay?
Yeah, I'll be in there.
We're gonna talk about Jim Crow.
Okay.
So anybody tuning in right now Monday, we're gonna go deep into Jim Crow. So anybody don't know what that was or what that meant to us, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go line by line, the rules, the laws, how it started, what is it? We're gonna break it down for any Negro sitting in the audience right now that don't have no clue on what Jim Crow is. You know what I'm saying? They probably heard of it, but don't know what the hell that really is. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna, as usual, the Third Perspective Podcast is gonna break shit down for you. You know what I'm saying? Now, check us out Monday. And until then, hey, stay safe, keep your masks on, shit. Like Jay say. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay say, keep your mask on. You know what I'm saying?
Keep them numbers down, man.
You know? But that, man, we appreciate y'all a whole lot, dog. You know what I'm saying? We'll see y'all Monday. Check us out. If you want to hear us before then, you go on Spotify. We all on that thing. You know what I'm saying, dog? Appreciate you. A whole lot. Let me get up out of here. Well, we'll learn how to close the joint off.